This video will show you how to make a coin in Blender. Please watch up to the very end. When you open Blender, first delete the default cube. Press Shift-A and add a cylinder. Come down to its settings panel to adjust some of its settings. Increase the vertices to 64 and reduce the depth to 0.13 meters. Now come to the modifier properties and add a subdivision surface modifier. Come up here and switch to edit mode. Press Ctrl-R and scroll to add two edge loops. Press S then Z to scale them until they are close to the extreme edges of the cylinder. Switch to face selection and select the top and bottom faces. Press I to insert the faces and make sure they are a bit close to the extreme edges. Now press Tab to go back to the object mode. Go to Object and Shaded Auto Smooth. Now we are ready to assign materials to it, so switch to Material Preview. First turn this area to Preferences. Go to Add-ons and search for the Node Wrangler, then activate it. Now go back to the 3D viewport. Expand this area and turn it into a shader editor. Click on New to add a new material. Select the principled BSDF shader and press Ctrl-Shift-T to add a principled texture setup. I've put a link in the description for the site where you can download the textures I'm using for this tutorial. So now you can see the textures on the surface of the object, but they are somehow distorted, so we need to fix that. To fix that, switch to UV editing. Select the top face and press Ctrl+ once to select more. Press U and click on Unwrap. Select the bottom face and press Ctrl+ once to select more. Press U and click on Unwrap to unwrap. Now come to the middle faces and press Alt-click to select the entire face loop. Press Ctrl+ to select more. Click on this X to go to a side view and press U, then click on Cylinder Projection. Now you can go back to the layout. You can now see that the textures are now showing properly on the faces of the coin. Now come to the material properties and click on the plus icon to add a new material slot. Click on New to add a new material. Press Tab and go to the edit mode. Press Alt-click to select a face loop. Press Ctrl+ once to select more. Select the new material and click on Assign to assign it to the selection. Press Tab to go back to object mode. Select the principled BSDF shader and press Ctrl-Shift-T to add a principled texture setup. Now switch to UV editing. In the UV editor, press A to select all. Now press S and G to scale and move it until the shapes fill the ridges properly. Go back to the layout. You can see that these ridges still have a big scale. To fix that, go back to the UV editing. Come here and switch to Material Preview. Now come to the UV editor and press S then X to scale along the X until the result looks fine. Go back to Layout. And now we are done. Switch to Render Preview and go ahead to add some lights, then render. Thank you for watching this tutorial up to now. I really appreciate. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on our latest content. Also, let us know what you want us to teach you about Blender in the comments. I promise we'll make a video. Have fun animating. I sign out.